Once upon a time in a quaint little town, there lived a sweet and innocent little girl named Emily. Her parents had to attend an urgent family matter, leaving her home alone for the evening. The moon hung high in the night sky, casting eerie shadows across the old Victorian house where Emily resided. Unfazed by the solitude, Emily sat on the living room floor, engrossed in a game of tea party with her favorite doll, Lucy. The flickering candlelight added an eerie ambiance to the room as she served imaginary tea and chatted with her porcelain companion. As the clock struck midnight, Emily heard a soft, unsettling whisper coming from upstairs. She paused, glancing at the staircase with a mix of curiosity and fear. Ignoring the unease creeping up her spine, she convinced herself it was merely the wind whistling through the windows. Determined to shake off her growing unease, Emily returned her attention to Lucy, determined to enjoy her tea party. But soon, she felt a chilling draft slithering through the room, causing her doll's hair to sway ever so slightly. Emily's heart skipped a beat, her imagination running wild. Then an abrupt creak echoed from upstairs, followed by the sound of small footsteps. Panic gripped Emily's tiny heart as her wide eyes darted towards the staircase. She tried to convince herself it was just the old house settling, but the thought didn't provide any solace. Unable to resist her curiosity any longer, Emily cautiously ascended the creaking stairs, each step magnifying her fear. The hallway was dimly lit, shadows dancing ominously along the walls. The whispers grew louder, taunting her from the darkness. Emily crept towards her parents' bedroom, the source of the haunting whispers. The door stood slightly ajar, revealing a sliver of darkness within. Trembling, she pushed it open, revealing an empty room bathed in an eerie blue light emanating from the moon outside. Suddenly, Emily's eyes widened in terror as she noticed her doll, Lucy, standing on the dresser. Lucy's once innocent face was now twisted into a malevolent grin, her glassy eyes reflecting the moonlight. The whispers that had plagued Emily grew louder, filling the room with an unsettling symphony of dread. Emily stumbled backward, her heart pounding in her chest and her breath caught in her throat. Lucy's lifeless doll eyes seemed to follow her every move. Fear consumed her as she realized that Lucy was no longer the innocent companion she had cherished. With a surge of adrenaline, Emily sprinted down the hallway, desperate to escape the nightmare that had engulfed her home. But the house seemed to conspire against her, its walls closing in as she ran, trapping her in a labyrinth of horror. As Emily reached the front door, she felt a cold hand grip her ankle, causing her to trip and fall. She turned around, tears streaming down her face, to see Lucy's malevolent face inches away from her own. The doll's lips moved, its whisper now chillingly audible.
"Play with me forever,"
Lucy hissed with a voice that did not belong to a doll. Emily's screams filled the night as she struggled against the doll's grip, desperately clawing her way to freedom. But her pleas for help went unheard, swallowed by the house's insidious silence. And from that day forward, the small, isolated house in the woods remained haunted. Locals would tell stories of a girl's terrifying demise, her spirit forever bound to the house, her pleas for release still echoing through the halls. Those brave enough to venture near the house could sometimes hear the faint whispers of a little girl, forever trapped, forever alone, forever playing with her dolls.